whatever is the name of the chapter as per Ganita Prakash, all that we multiply, we distribute. For me, I can't remember all those. So for me, this chapter is all about algebra. Something which came out in the Gulf. Persians had actually started it. Okay. Chaliye, start karte hain, and there will be a lot of identities and other things. So first, let us get some basic concepts cleared. And our first basic concept will be about something called an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression. Right. So an algebraic expression usually will carry, let me give you a small example. Suppose I'm writing, say 3x square, something I've written as 3x square. Now, this is an algebraic expression, okay? This algebraic expression will have certain terms that we should remember. The 2 is known as the exponent. And this is the exponent. And there will be a literal like in English literal, A, B, C, D. Usually you will start with say X, Y, or Z. They can also be M, N, whatever it is, right? So you'll have a literal. This literal is known as the variable. Variable is somebody who can take different values. It's known as the variable, right? Then we can also find in an algebraic expression. This is not that this is the only example. There can be many examples. You can find a number. The number along with its sign is known as the coefficient. The number along with its sign. So if 3x square is given to you and somebody tells you what is the coefficient, the coefficient is plus 3, right? Who is the variable? X is the variable. What is the power of the variable? 2 is the power of the variable. Have you understood? Similarly, in this pattern, let me write, say, negative 4y. Negative 4y. So somebody says, is this an algebraic expression? Yes. What is the coefficient? Negative 4. Who is the variable? Y. What is the exponent of the variable? 1. A coefficient will always supersede what is known as a variable. It will just come in front of the variable. Now you can also get an algebraic expression which is something like say 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2, right? Let us see what is the difference out here. This is also an algebraic expression. 3 we very well know, we will call it the coefficient. Okay. X we will call as the variable. Now we have a sign also out here. This is known as the operator. Operator can be plus, minus, divide, or multiply. So this will be known as my operator. Operator. And now look at 2. Does the 2 have any variable associated with it? No, the 2 does not have any variable right now. In that case, the value of this is fixed, which is 2. I will call it as a constant. I will call it as a constant. Okay? This much. Okay. Whenever you see an operator, and the operator is either plus or minus. So let's look at the operator now. Operator. Our operator can be a plus sign, can be a minus sign, can be a multiply, or can be a divide. These are very easy to handle. For example, if you have a 2x and you are multiplying it a y, then I'll just write it as 2xy. We don't put the multiply separately. So when you see the operator as plus or divide, you don't get a spread out format like you get in plus and minus. Are you understanding? The whole term becomes 1. Or say, for example, I had an x and I'm writing as divided by 4. This can be very nicely written as an x upon 4. In this case also, the operator does not make the expression stand out or spread. When the expressions are standing out or spread, they happen only during plus and minus. Then each of these are known as terms. This is also a term. This is also a term. So in this algebraic expression, how many terms do I have? 2 terms. Whereas if I look at this algebraic expression, how many terms do I have? 1 term. You see separation of terms when plus and minus starts appearing, because into is as good as putting favicol and just joining them. So can you tell me how many terms are here? 1 term. How many terms are here? It's also 1 term. But if somebody gives you an algebraic expression, say it's like 2x squared plus 3y plus 4z. Okay. Now, how many terms do we have? 3 terms. How many variables we have? 3 variables. X is a variable, y is a variable, and z or z, whatever you call, is a variable. X has an exponent or a power or an index which is 2, y's power is 1, and z's power is 1. 4 plus 4 is the coefficient of z, plus 3 is the coefficient of y, and plus 2 is the coefficient of x square. Have you understood? Okay. Now can we go a little bit inside? इतना सब समझ में आया? At the completion of this discussion, you should be able to ask yourself, can you understand what is a coefficient? What is a power? What is a variable? Okay. What is a constant? And then what is an operator? Just check yourself once within yourself that do you understand these as per as we discussed. Look at this expression, which the one that I wrote at the last. Does it have a constant term?
No.
Does it have a constant term? No, it does not have a constant term. In order to be constant, you should be constant, but it is carrying variables everywhere. Variables are something that we don't know. A variable's value can be 1, 2, 3, 1.1. I don't know. समझ में आया ना? Whenever you are a term without any variable, then only I will call you as a constant. Have you understood? In such a case, let me give you one more example. A 3x squared, say plus a, somebody writes as a. Then they will say where a is a constant. They will tell it that a is a constant. So don't treat a as a variable, x is a variable. The problem will specify it in higher grades that a is a constant. Have you understood? Usual concept, what do you call, signages for variables are x, y, z, very common. And then somebody can also use RST, PQR, M and N are also used. Usually A and B are not used as variable. Usually use नहीं करते. ऐसा नहीं कि use करने से there will be some problem, but there is no such issue. Is this much clear? Okay. Now let's understand some more thing. Even if you have a slightest doubt anywhere, just stop and ask me. Okay. Now some more terminology, so that you, unless and until these names are clear, nothing will be clear. Number 1, term. As long as you see an algebraic expression that does not have an operator like a plus or a minus mentioned, then whatever you are seeing is called a term. What I mean to say is that, for example, a 5x is a term. A 5x is a term. 5xy is also one term. Understood? 1,36,246 XYZ PQR. This is also one term. समझ में आ रहा है? जब तक प्लस या माइनस नहीं दिखे, ये वन टर्म ही है. क्लियर? अब आते हैं. So based on terms, you have got some name. If you have only one term, then one is known as mono. Mono means one. Mono music system means one speaker only. So we will call it as a monomial. Mial means term. Mono means one. Dioxide, that means 2 oxygen. Monooxide means 1 oxygen. Have you understood? Mono acting competition. One person will only act for all. Mono. Monotone. In English we say, every morning I have to keep on hearing his monotone. Means the same. Or monologue. That means, oh, एक ही बात बोलते ही जा रहा है. Children study, like I keep on saying to you guys. Na? That's called a monologue. Clear? If we have two terms, yes, two terms means something like a 2x plus 2, or it can be a 3x square plus y, or it can be 1 plus z. Ultimately, you have to find two terms. In such a case, we will call it as a बाइनोमियल. है ना? एक बच्चा डायनोमियल भी बोल दिया था. बाइनो से डाइनो आ गया. ठीक है? अब आते हैं 3 टर्म्स. एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स प्लस से 2, ऐसा लिख सकते हैं. तो इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? बाइनोमियल. और आगे हम बोलते नहीं है, 4 होने से बोलते हैं क्वाड्रोनोमियल, क्वाड्रोनोमियल। एंड देन इन ग्रेड 9 ऑनवर्ड्स यू स्टडी, बहुत है, बहुत होने से हम क्या बोलते हैं, पॉलिनोमियल। लॉट ऑफ इथीन मॉलिक्यूल्स जॉइन टुगेदर टू फॉर्म पॉलीथीन, which you go and take as polythene दीजिए ना, polythene तो poly means many, polymer, lot of monomers joined together to form a polymer. So many terms means it will be known as a polynomial. You can call this also as a polynomial, ऐसे कोई बात नहीं है, ठीक है। Polynomial and polynomials will be something that will be introduced to you in your next class when you have lot many terms. So is terms clear? Algebraic expression in form of terms, is it clear? We can call an algebraic expression as a monomial if there is only one term. We call it a binomial if there are two terms. We call it trinomial if there are three terms. And what is a term? As long as you don't see any plus or minus, the entire sangathit jhund of a coefficient, a variable, and with its power is always a variable or variables with this power is all known as a term. ठीक है, इतना क्लियर हो गया, बहुत अच्छे, बोलिए सर। Polynomial can be anything, 2 or more, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, even 3 terms is also a polynomial. We don't take infinite, these are all finite terms. Okay, clear हो गया? So you will hear algebraic expressions in terms of terms. Our next concept that we need to understand is something called degree. Degree. This is where children get maximum confused. Degree. So given a now when you see a term, पहले सुनिए समझिए फिर लिखिए, because this is something new. If I write here anything jing bang, you'll write that. Plus understand. Degree is the highest power of the variable of an algebraic expression. First understand. Degree means, don't immediately write, first understand. Highest power of the variable in an algebraic expression. Now this is a very motherhood statement. It will actually break up into many things. Let's go by simple ones. Let's take algebraic expressions where you have only one variable. Let's not complex it, okay? Only one variable. So let's say I have an algebraic expression which is, say, 5x square. 5x square. How many times is x appearing? Only once. What is the power x is carrying? 2. Is there any other x out here? No. So what is the highest power of the variable? 2. So what is the degree of this expression? 2. Have you understood? Okay. Say suppose I have an algebraic expression which is only 5x. Is x appearing more than once? No, only once. Who is the variable? Sir, only x is the variable. Right now I will be only taking algebraic expressions. I'm so dying to take this call, spam call. If it comes again, we'll take it. Cut gaya. Some college admission it would be, okay? So if you see an algebraic expression which has got only x, and what is the power of x? 1. So do you see any other higher power of x out here? No. So here what will I say as the degree? The degree is 1. These are very, very simple ones. In this case, I'll say degree as 2, and here I'll say degree as 1. Understood? Let's make it. And as of now, we are discussing only polynomials with one variable. Means if I'm writing in x, I won't bring a y out here. Okay? Let us make it a little bit complex now. थोड़ा सा complex करते हैं. Let us have 5x square plus 2x. Have you understood? Is x appearing twice out here? Yes. Once it is carrying Nagin 2, once it is carrying Nagin 1. Which is the higher power? 2 is the higher power. So we will call this now, this is an algebraic expression. What is it? It's a binomial. It's a binomial of degree 2. तो इसमें 1 है, 1 और 2 में कौन बड़ा है? 2. So 2 को मान्यता मिलेगा. 2 is the degree. No. Right now, whatever I'm saying, see, we are having only x here and x here. Add होता है when you multiply. It's just an addition. 5x square, what is the power? The power is 2. 2x, what is the power of x? 1. Who is a bigger power? 2 is a bigger power. So what is the degree of this expression? 2. Now let us make the words more clear. This was a monomial of degree 2. This was a monomial of degree 1. This is a binomial of degree 2. Is it getting into your head now? Able to understand? So here also I will say that the degree is 2. Clear? Let's see one more example. 5x plus 7. First see the type of the algebraic expression. Bino. It is a bino. And let's see the degree. 1. So it's a binomial of degree 1. समझ में आ रहा है तो? अच्छा एक और देखते हैं. Now, degree is 3, but what is the term's name? Trinomial of degree 3. ठीक है? आओ एक और देखते हैं. Little bit tough, huh? But let me see. You should be able to do. 5x to the power 4 by x plus 3x square plus 7. Trinomial, binomial, monomial, first answer that. Trinomial. What is the degree? Trinomial with degree 3. X to the power 4 and x. Yes, subtract hoga. Whenever you call out for degree, that's very interesting mathematics. See, whenever you call out for degree, just draw an imaginary line. Okay, what I'm doing is that I'm drawing one imaginary line out here. देखो, और इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? पाताल लोक. Nobody should be in the patal lok. Put everybody above the patal lok. Then this x will actually cancel x4 as x3. 5x4 divided by x is what? X to the power 4 minus 1. This can be written as 5. Wait, why am I using the yellow color? 1 minute. Acha. This can be written as 5x cube plus 3x square plus 7. देवा रे देवा, ये तो वही था. जैकेट पहन के आया था सिर्फ. इसके तरह आज स्टाइलिश ग्लासेस पहन के अपना उजरी है रे. देख इधर स्टाइल मार के आया थोड़ा, है ना. तो इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? ट्राइनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 3. ये सीखेंगे ये सब धीरे धीरे. डिग्री थोड़ा क्लियर हो रहा है अभी? अच्छा. Now we are still doing it in the order of one variable only. Let me say that I have written something like this: 7 plus 5x cube plus 2x square. Can you comment on the type of the algebraic expression as well as the degree? Trinomial of degree 3. 3. Highest power is 3. ठीक है ना? But there is a norm out here. The norm of writing an algebraic expression is just like कौन बनेगा करोड़पति जैसा. इन टर्म्स को घटते क्रम में लिखिए. Always in a descending order. So you're supposed to write it. The highest degree term should be first, followed by the next degree term available, followed by 3. You have a degree 3, degree 2. I could have had one degree 1 also, but it's not present. So then I go for degree 0. 7 is also as 7x to the power 0, which you are not seeing. 7 is same as 7x to the power 0. X to the power 0 is 1. Exponents chapter. Why did you learn that? मैं बोला ना प्याज काटना जैसा है सब यूज होगा. X to the power 0 is equal to 1. So 7 can also be thought as 7x to the power 0. So our job is to write the entire algebraic expression in the order of what do you call reducing degree. This is not the way you write it. If your teacher gives you correct also, then also it's wrong. The way you write it is, this is how you write it. Have you understood now for a single variable system what you mean by degree? Clear? Now the degree of this is how much? You said the degree of this is 3. The 3 wala term is on the first term is the 3 wala term. And what is the term? 5x cube. What is the coefficient? 5 plus 5 to be very precise. So this plus 5 also has some special name. ये है घर का बड़ी बहू, leading coefficient. है ना? You know joint families? In joint families, there are 3 brothers and 3 wives, but the chabi guच्छा remains only with बड़ी बहू. So this is the बड़ी बहू, लीडिंग कोफिशिएंट ये घर का. इसका रुबाब थोड़ा सा ज्यादा रहता है घर पे. सासू माँ तो फोटो हो चुका है, या तो फोटो बना दो. वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. या घर में ननद भी हो सकती है ना, फोटो बना दो, या सासू माँ ने दे दिया, बेटी आज से ये घर का जिम्मेदारी तुम. ये तो कुछ भी, ये एक्स है, इसको कहीं भी लगा सकते हो, वेरिएबल है ये. इसको बेटी बनाओ, बहू बनाओ, काम वाली बाई बनाओ, रात हो जाए तो बरगद में चढ़ा के चुड़ैल बना दो, वो भी हो सकता है ना? ठीक है, समझ में आया? तो बहुत कुछ आज सीखा आप लोगों ने. क्या क्या सीखा? सबसे पहले आपने सीखा टर्म्स, मोनोमियल, बाइनोमियल कैसे बोलते हैं. देन टर्म के अंदर यू लर्न अबाउट व्हाट इज कोफिशिएंट, व्हाट इज अ वेरिएबल, व्हाट इज अ पावर, what is a constant, what is an operator. Okay, then you learned about the names like mono, bino, trino, trinomial, quadrinomial. ठीक है, डायनोमियल मत बोलना, वो डायनासोर हो जाएगा. Then you learned about degree, and you have learned about degree with only single variable system. And then you also learned how to write a polynomial or an algebraic expression. You always write it honoring the highest degree first. No matter even if this 5 was -5, still it will come first because इसके साथ जो डिग्री है ना वो बड़ा है. ठीक है, ज्येष्ठ भ्राता, मंझला भैया, फिर अनुज, ऐसे करके आता है. क्लियर? एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क. कोई भी डाउट है पूछ सकते हैं. ऑपरेटर्स तो वही प्लस प्लस था, उसने लिखा. ऑपरेटर से कोई मतलब नहीं है. द हाईएस्ट पावर शुड बी रिटन फर्स्ट, फॉलोड बाय द नेक्स्ट हाईएस्ट पावर, फॉलोड बाय नेक्स्ट, फॉलोड बाय नेक्स्ट. And the one which is accompanying the highest power wala variable is known as the leading coefficient. Clear? कितना क्लियर हो गया? चलिए थोड़ा एग्जांपल भी देखते हैं, इसके बाद ना मैथ्स करेंगे. आइए थोड़ा और देखते हैं. Say suppose I have something called 0x cube minus 3x square plus 7. अच्छा बताइए तो what is this? पहले इसका ये बोलिए, खानदान बोलिए. 0 0 0 ओ करके कोई चीज नहीं होता है. 0x cube. I don't know. First question I'm asking you is that tell me the class of this polynomial. Binomial है. ये तो आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए लिखा. 0 into x cube तो 0 है ना. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. ठीक है, तो फिर क्या बचता है? -3x square plus 7. So now what is the degree then? 2. And what is the type of the algebraic expression? Binomial. Who is the leading coefficient? -3 is the leading coefficient. Yeah. This will not be this. -3. Clear? चलिए अब देखते हैं. If 2 variables appear, generally when you go for grade 9 and grade 10, CBSE becomes very kind-hearted. They don't give you problems with polynomials with 2 variables. It will be always polynomial with only 1 variable. Okay, now don't be only prejudiced that you will only get xxxx terms. You can get an algebraic expression like this also. 5t cube plus 2t square. Tell me everything out here. Binomial, degree 3, or leading coefficient is 5, और क्या क्या बोल सकते हैं? बोलिए. It's already in descending order. Okay, variable is t. Operator is addition, but the variable is t. The main difference so far you have only seen xxx as the variable. Here the variable is t. Understood? So now we see how to find out degree if you have 2 types of variable. ये just जानने के लिए. Suppose I have an expression 7x cube y square plus 3x square y square plus 4xy square plus 2xy. Okay. Now let's look at this expression. This expression is a quadrinomial and it is actually in 2 variables x and y. Now somebody asks you to comment on the degree. Then you will say, सर मैं किसका पावर देखूं? x का देखूं और ऐसी y का पावर देखूं? प्रॉब्लम हो गया ना अभी. दो दो आ गए हैं अभी, मैं किसको देखूं, स्वयंवर जैसा हो गया है अभी। तब हम क्या करते हैं, वी एड द पावर्स ऑफ बोथ द वेरिएबल्स। So if you add the power of both the variables, how much are you getting here? You will get a 5 out here. Okay. How much are you getting here? You get a 4 out here. How much do you get here? You get a 3 out here, and you get a 2 out here. So we will say this is a quadrinomial in two variables x and y whose degree is 5 and the leading coefficient is 7. Is it written in the proper order? Yes, it is written in proper order. Any questions? So now you know what is degree. And now you know what is terms. Now let's look at names of algebraic expression based on the degree. Names of algebraic expression. This chapter is like that. सीमा की, मौसी की, ननद की, बुआ की, बड़ी सास की, बहन की, भौजाई की, लड़की के बेटे का शादी. Right? Come. Names versus degree. Or should I write degree versus name? Right? Let's take an algebraic expression. Okay, 7. Is 7 an algebraic expression? सोचो सोचो, फटाक से आंसर मत दो. जब सर ऐसा कुछ लिख रहा है, he is thinking crook. You need to think double crook than sir. I'm thinking crook, that's why I'm writing this. You need to think double crook than me. If the answer was so straightforward, I would not have written it.
Yes. No. No.
क्या बोल रहे हो? Very good. 7 into x to the power 0. This is the answer. देखो देखो, be like Arjun. Don't see the bird, see the eye of the bird. 7x to the power 0. Does it have a variable? Yes. Who is the leading coefficient? 7. What is the degree? 0 is the degree. How can the degree be 1? The degree is 0. Got it? Such a term is called a constant because this is as simple as 7 multiplied by okati, which is 7. Understood? So let's take our names, right? So instead of writing this as name versus degree, let us say degree versus names. कितने स्कूल में पढ़ा दिया ये चैप्टर?
स्टार्ट किया.
ऐसा कुछ तो बोला ही नहीं होगा. बोला ही नहीं होगा. सीधा एक्सरसाइज करा दे. सीधा सीधा. Children come and eat. Eat the biscuit. Eat. If the degree is 0, if the degree is 0, then the name is called constant. It's a constant algebraic expression if the degree is 0. Understood? If the degree is 1, then it is called linear. Which school has done linear equations? Somebody said we have done linear equations. So if you see your school's linear equation problem, you will always see 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. ऐसे questions होंगे. x का power हमेशा 1 रहता है. This is linear. You don't see 2x square plus 3. Have you got it? So your grade 8 has linear equations, which when you have equations, the algebraic expression will be a linear algebraic expression. यही से तो concept build up होना है. So linear. If your degree is 1, then it is known as linear. If your degree is 2, then it is known as quadratic, which you will learn in grade 8 little bit and more detail in 9 and 10. If your degree is 3, we call it cubic. If your degree is 4, we call it biquadratic. Quadratic is 2, biquadratic, or sometimes we also call it quartic. Quarters means 4. Quarter of a pizza, 1/4. Quartic. और इसके आगे जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है? So let's go back to our slides once again. Shall we?
Yes.
आइए, बहुत सारा एग्जाम्पल हमने किया था. अभी आप बोलो, इसको आप क्या बोलेंगे? लीनियर मोनोमियल. इसको क्या बोलेंगे? क्वाड्रेटिक है ये. इसका डिग्री 2 है. x and y gets added up, so the degree is 2 in this case. ठीक है? अच्छा चलो, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? सिंगल वेरिएबल्स में देखते हैं, इसको क्या बोलेंगे? व्हाट विल यू कॉल दिस?
Quadratic binomial.
Sir, cubic.
This one? Quadratic binomial. Oof, degree is 2 na. That's why I said easy to learn and easy to forget. Degree is 2. Quadratic binomial, he's correct. Quadratic binomial. What is this?
Sir,
Linear binomial. What is this?
cubic.
Cubic trinomial. What is this?
Sir, cubic.
अभी सीख गए हैं, अभी सीख गए. Good, you have learned. Cubic trinomial. What was? What is this? Cubic binomial. Cubic binomial. Understood. Very good. Now our chapter starts, right? So in this chapter, all we have to learn is operations on algebra and some formulas. Initially, we will learn some operations. And the first operations we will learn is addition. And when we do addition, we will be doing addition of monomials. I hope now you understand what is a monomial, okay? Then we will do addition of binomials. Then we will do addition of trinomials. And this whole thing will be done in 2 steps, 2 formats. One format is known as spoon feeding, and one format is known as matured. Spoon feeding format is known as the tabular format. And if I see anyone doing more than 2-3 problems in tabular, I will take the wooden scale and I'll hit on the knuckle. No matter even if your school asks you to do with tabular. This format is like driving bicycles with those training wheels. And I love Band-Aid. I want you to fall, then only you will be able to be a good rider. वो साइकिल ऐसे चला के नहीं होता. Understood? Very plain and simple rule. Matured way is when you do it in a row, a single row. And that's what I want you to do. एक दो ऐसे करेंगे, उसके बाद अगर दिखाना करते हुए एकदम यहाँ पे स्ट्राइक करूंगा. Ready? Goalie ready? Striker ready? So we will do addition of monomials, binomials, trinomials. Children, if you know addition, then subtraction is no great thing. It's the same thing, right? Subtraction is no great thing. Sir, who gives you the right to say this? A 5 plus 3, every idiot knows it is 8. A 5 minus 3 can be seen as a 5 plus a negative 3, which is a 2. So if you know this, you should be able to do this also. Understood? In order to do this problem, this is like a harsh love story problem. Remember that. Harsh love story. Are you understanding? Boy has fallen in love with girl, but the problem is that प्यार अंधा होता है, प्यार कुछ नहीं देखता है. अब जैसे शादी वादी का बाद आता है तो फिर क्या हो जाता है? अमीर बॉय, गरीब गर्ल, और वेरी रिच गर्ल एंड पुअर बॉय और व्हाटएवर. There's a movie में एक डायलॉग है, रिश्तेदारी बराबर वालों में होती है. Always remember this here. We just can't marry one with the other. The रिश्तेदारी is always बराबर. पापा प्यार अंधा होता है, होने दे, शादी अंधा नहीं है. समझ में आ रहा है? रिश्तेदारी बराबर वालों में होती है. Remember that. Now what do I mean by that? You just can't have an alliance with anyone. The alliance has to happen at a same level. Now just see. Suppose I have a monomial 6, right? And I ask you that you add 6 with it. You add 6 with it. नहीं हो सकता है. इसके पास वेरिएबल नहीं है. ये कुछ नहीं हो सकता. You will just leave it like this. The rishta is not in barabar. However, 6x is trying to marry 3x. Now the rishta is barabar. इसमें possible है 9x हो जाए. Basically हमने क्या हमने यहाँ से x को कॉमन लिया और 6 और 3 को ऐड कर दिया. 6 और 3 कितना होता है? 9. 9 into x is 9x. ये समझ में आ रहा है? Similarly, if it was 6x minus 2x, ये रिश्ता भी होगा, बराबर है, ये हो जाएगा 4x। नहीं 2 मिनट में सीख जाओगे। और अगर 6x के साथ हम 6y को ऐड करें, हमारा प्यार सच्चा है पर हमारी रिश्तेदारी सच्ची नहीं हो सकती, आज से हम अलग ही रहेंगे, क्या हुआ? तो ये हो गया 6x प्लस 6y, है ना? ये ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है, समझ में आ रहा है? आइए थोड़ा और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड देखते हैं। 2xy की शादी होने गई 3yx के साथ, क्या ये शादी हो सकता है? बिल्कुल हो सकता है। इसके पास एक टोयोटा कोरोला है और एक होंडा सिटी है, इसके पास होंडा सिटी है और टोयोटा कोरोला है। थोड़ा आगे पार्क कर दो ना, दोनों एक ही तो है। हाँ, multiplication is commutative, you learned in the very first chapter, don't you forget? 3xy can be also written as 3xy, 3yx can be, and now the marriage is possible, 5xy. Do you understand? Clear? But if I was a 7xy and the girlfriend is 7xz, error. This marriage is not possible. Getting a fair bit of idea what is addition of addition and algebraic expression. If you are, the second thing, mono can be added only with mono. First thing, mono's addition can only happen with mono. After that, you should check whether the variables are same or not. What I'm trying to say, suppose I have a mono 2x, इसको मैं प्लस करवा रहा हूं, suppose 2x plus 3y के साथ, नहीं होगा, होगा इतना के साथ ऐड कर लेगा वो, जब तक ये मोनो, a binomial is also comprising of two monomials ना, this monomial is of his बिरादरी, इसके साथ ऐड कर लेगा ये 4x plus 3y. Are you understanding? So whenever you add, make sure the bottom line is like terms get added, like terms get added. This was what I wanted to say by रिश्तेदारी बराबर वालों में होती है, like terms. And when two terms are like, when two terms are like, their variables along with the power should be same. Their coefficients can be positive, negative, fraction. I just don't care. Can I add 2x with half x? Yes, the variables are same. The coefficients might be different, doesn't matter. Can I add 2x square with half x square? Yes, as long as the variables are same. Can I add 2x square with 3y square? No. Y square can only marry a y square. Clear हो रहा है? लेकिन केस पूरा चेंज हो जाएगा मल्टीप्लिकेशन के टाइम पे। मल्टीप्लिकेशन में कोई भी किसी के साथ शादी कर सकता है। Anyone can marry anyone. So shall we do some addition of algebraic expressions? Yes, so what do you know in addition? I can add terms only on the basis of their similarity of the terms. When I say similarity, similar, do you know similar and alike? A puppy is similar to the dog parent. They're not alike, they're similar. Looking at the puppy, you can guess how the adult dog will look like. So similar means that the terms may not be exactly alike, but their variables with the power should be equal. Let's do some monomial addition. Can you just open your lovely textbooks? Okay, I'll tell you which textbook. You go to, you're in the same section with Sahaj, right? Yes. So you've already done one class. You should have asked Sahaj, what books do we follow? I told him, na, bas, great. You can ask him, he will tell you everything. And if he doesn't tell you, tell me, I'll make him kneel down outside the house. Yeah. I am very wicked. Punishment goes to somebody who doesn't even dream about it. Okay. Now, यही प्रॉब्लम है इस बुक में, ये पहले ही ना प्रोडक्ट से शुरू कर देता है. अच्छा, have you all done additions in this is the problem. You have brought your addition? क्यों? क्लास में क्यों नहीं लाते हो? अगली बार टेक्स्ट बुक नहीं आया ना, निकाल के बाहर फेंकूंगा. Any chance you were carrying your RS Agarwal with you? नहीं सर. एक काम करोगे, वो रूम में जाओगे, मिल जाएगा वहां पे, देखो रखा हुआ है, लाइट जला लो, देख लो. Let her come. RS Agarwal will be green color, just see right there. नहीं ग्रीन नहीं, ग्रेश कलर होगा. अब थोड़ा देखो, on the shelf. हाँ बेटू, So we'll do some problems on addition so that our clarity improves, and then we will do multiplication. आराम से देखो, you'll get it. It's a lavender-ish book. Keep checking from one side. बोलिए क्या हो रहा है? अभी नहीं मिल रहा? Nonsense. मिल गया? Yes. Come. Huh? Where is the chapter going? I get so irritated now when I don't find it immediately. Yeah, operational 83. 83. Enmity more 83. Chalo. Let's do some problem, okay? First we will do by spoon feeding method. Okay. The question is add. You're supposed to add 6a, okay, plus 8b minus 5c, comma, 2b plus c minus 4a, 2b plus c minus 4a, comma, a minus 3b minus 2c, a minus 3b minus 2c, okay, a minus 3b minus 2c, right? We have to add this. So we basically have how many? Trinomial. 3 trinomials we have to add, right? We are going by the spoon feeding way. Just watch what I'm doing. Don't immediately try to copy. Okay, I'll give you time. First, you write your first trinomial, 6a plus 8b minus 5c. Got it? Malhotra, Saxena, and this is Kapoor. A, B, C. When you bring this one, then you make sure Malhotra sits under Malhotra. Now this starts with a 2b. If you write the 2b here, then it is Malhotra versus Kapoor. Garbar ho jayega. Do we have an A term in this second one? Yes, but that is with a negative 4a. Malhotra under Malhotra, right? Then Saxena. Saxena under Saxena. Nothing in front means it is a plus. And then Kapoor under Kapoor. Done. Now look at the third one. How is the third one? Third one is arranged. Malhotra, Saxena, and Kapoor. Now we have to add them. Unless you are a super idiot, there is no way you will get it wrong. And there is nothing like you have to add from left or right. You can add from anywhere. 6a, 6 mangoes minus 4 mangoes. How many mangoes? 2 mangoes. Add one more mango. 3 mango. 8 mango plus 2 mango, 10 mango. Minus 3 mango is plus 7 mango. Minus 5 mango plus C mango. Minus 4 mango. Minus 4 mango minus 2 mango minus 6 mango. Answer is ready. Did you understand? Whenever 3 terms are given, please arrange them as Malhotra, Saxena, and Kapoor, and make sure Malhotra sits below Malhotra with its sign. With its? हाँ करेंगे ना रो मेथड. इतना मत खुजला, बाद में रो में लड्डू खाएगा तू. पहले सीख. Sir is giving you a chance to use the mixer grinder. Please use it. Next you will do चक्की pissing. I'll make you do. Don't worry. चलना नहीं आता है, दौड़ने को चला है. और नहीं तो क्या. There was once one in Pebble I had seen one Bengali mom and her son was swimming and she was speaking with a lot of accent. You should always do humor on your own. And she's telling the child, don't go, you will drown. First you learn to walk, then you run. Don't go, you will drown. समझ में आया? चले आगे. एक और प्रॉब्लम. आइए अब हम ऐड करेंगे. ऐड. मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं? बहुत मजा आ रहा है. संडे को क्या है? मौत. मौत. ऐड 5x square plus 3x minus 8. Then we have got 4x plus 7 minus 2x square. Then we have 6x. Oh no, it's only 6. Don't be super excited, Mr. Das. Minus 5x plus 4x squared. Now we add this, right? Acha. Now you can ask me, sir, why are you always writing Malhotra, Saxena, Kapoor? No, I will go by the order. What is the order? Degree is 2. And the way we write it is in the order of decreasing degree. Honor it. So let's write 5x square plus 3x minus 8. Okay, how about this? I got a negative 2x square. Don't say minus, it looks very desi. Negative 4x plus 7. I also used to say minus, but when I started teaching kids abroad, they used to say a negative 4x. Then I said, oh, you know, looks happy, you know, negative 4x minus 5x plus 6. Have you written it in this order? Right? Till this step, anyone has a struggle? No struggle? Then you are a snuggle. 5x square minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7x square. 3 plus 4 is 7 minus 5 is 2x. 8 minus 8 plus 7 is negative 1. Plus 6 is positive 5. Chop down. Runs up. हो रहा है तो? हाँ? होगा, शादी सबका ही होगा, लेकिन थोड़ा रूल बना के चलना होगा. अब क्या करेंगे? रूहान जैसा छोटा लिखता है, रूहान के टी शर्ट के राइटिंग्स भी उतने ही छोटे छोटे. I'm the guy you need to see with specs. Mr. Ruhan, oh well, let me wear my specs. Then we'll meet Mr. Ruhan. Everything is small. Do you eat bhindi? No, I eat the seeds of bhindi. I like everything small. Do you eat an apple? No, I eat the seeds of apple are dangerous. Huh? Apple seeds are not good. Done. Now let's do the same problem in row method करने की कोशिश करते हैं. आइए. Can you tell me what was the first problem? Add.
Add A plus 8B.
Add what? 6A
Plus 8B.
plus 8B minus 5C. Comma नहीं, so मैं ये लिखूंगा this plus. What is the next term?
2B
2B
plus C
plus C
plus 4A.
plus 4A and
A minus A.
tell me the third term. इतना मुश्किल हो रहा है क्या? लिखा नहीं था. A minus 3B minus 2C. Okay, this is how you are supposed to. Whenever they give add, you write add, right? Look here, add apple plus mango plus pear, whatever it is, right? So our next step will be, now this is matured way of doing. What do we write? We just open this bracket, 6A plus 8B minus 5C, right? Now we have to play kabaddi. What do we have to play? Kabaddi. This plus is going to rate this team. Plus अभी rate करेगा इसको. Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. Plus into 2B is plus 2B. Kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. Plus 2C plus 4A. The plus multiplies all. It would have been the same thing. See, in plus it doesn't matter. If it was negative, then the sign would have swapped. Okay. Now this plus will go. Plus into A is plus A. Then minus 3B and minus 2C. Did you understand? Plus into plus is plus. Plus into minus is minus. Oh. Our next job will be to bring all the malhotras. 6A, 4A and A. Plus 4A plus A. All the A's are done. Our next job is to get the B's. 8B, then 2B and negative 3B. Then all the C's. This is also gone. Negative 5C, then plus C and negative 2C. Understood? Now you perform 6A plus 4A plus A, 10 10a प्लस ये 11 ये। हाँ तो होने दो ना, तो उसमें क्या जाता है, क्वेश्चन गलत नहीं लिखा है, ये क्वेश्चन का यही आंसर है, ठीक है ना रे भाई, तुम इसमें ध्यान दो ना। 11a 8b plus 2b is 10b, 10b minus 3b is plus 7b. Negative 5c and negative 2c makes it negative 7c plus positive c is negative 6c. Clear? So this is negative 6c. Start practicing to do it in this manner. This is called the row method. You can always have a pencil to see whether you have any terms. It's very common. Algebra, doing algebra, and if you make a mistake in algebra, suppose your answer has not tallied with the book, right? Don't start rechecking it. Rechecking an algebra problem is like hunting needle in grass. Rather, redo it. Recheck करके तुम्हें error नहीं आएगा, बहुत time लगेगा, and you'll get plus 2. Immediately redo it. Second thing, these problems are dangerous. In the exam, you don't know what is the answer. Whatever you have worked out, you feel that that is the answer. Now suppose this is the answer and our Uzair bhai wrote a minus 7b last step mein jaake. Then what will he do? Oh, that was my bad, my no, it's not my bad, my mistake. That time you felt it was 7b. Third thing, algebra problems never do in small copies. Small copies. What do I mean by that? You people will eat a zinger burger, but when it comes to mathematics, you show all your economic skills. A small copy, you will start the problem from that. You start the problem from here. Then after 2 steps, you will turn the page. And very likely that 7c you will copy as minus 7c in the next page. Always do an algebra problem from the top of a page so that in one go it is finished. Usually. जैसे आप वो नीचे से करेंगे ना, मल्होत्रा बिकम सलोत्रा, सलोत्रा बिकम सब जाके बरबोत्रा होके लिख के आंसर गलत आएगा तुम्हारा 100%. समझ में आ रहा है? एग्जाम में you will also have a palpitation going on. Heart will be beating ना, टक 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 टक. फिर आप किसी और स्कूल में जाके एग्जाम दोगे, मान लो different center. So there are some things where you should do everything neatly. The neatly करने का method है. Always, that's why I say that in maths you should go for a big copy. Have you understood or not? Okay. If you have understood, what I will do today is I won't ask you to touch what you call, shall we do one subtract problem? Okay, let's do one subtract problem. Okay, the subtract problem is, I will put up the problem from here. Okay, from our subtract, the question is subtract 3a square b from minus 5a square b. First, so you ask whether this subtraction is possible or not.
Yes, sir.
Malhotra hoga. Ye subtraction possible hai. A square b. So how do we do it? Subtract this from this. So our solution would be subtract. You always make it simple. Subtract 6 from 8. How will you write the question as 8 minus 6? So subtract. So we will write as negative 5a square b minus 3a square b. Have you understood? Now negative and negatives will always add up. A square b is negative 5, negative 3 is negative 8. A square b. Answer is done. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
But if the problem was subtract negative 5a square b from 3a square b, then Mr. Rajiv Rastogi, the problem would have changed. Subtract this from this. Then it becomes, here is where everyone will make a mistake. Look, 3a square b minus 5a square b. Have you understood this or not? Now minus and minus gets added up and it becomes plus a square b. It becomes 8a square b. So Nivita, since you are having this book 6a, and I'll just put this photo. Your next class is a test class. And After that, when are we meeting? On Tuesday. Tuesday, we will take 10 minutes to just finish melting point and boiling point, and then we'll go back to this one, okay? I expect you that when you come on Tuesday, you are done with these additions. Whoever has not done, please do not take the hardship to walk to my classroom. You can straight away attend the class from home, because if you come and if I get to know, and don't give me that thing, sir, I did it in my rough book, I did it in my rough book, but I make you walk till your home and get it back. I'll be super crook on that day. Yes, your mom will get the photo, you don't worry. Whenever I arrest somebody, I give him full chance for a defense. हाँ 6 से पूरा, इसमें 8 प्रॉब्लम एडिशन, हाँ मैं डालूंगा बेटा, अभी टीम्स में डाल दूंगा. 8 प्रॉब्लम आर ऑफ एडिशन एंड some 9 problems are for subtraction, and then we will pick up addition, because addition picks up from multiply, but I want you to practice, and you will do it in what format? Matured manner. ठीक है, ये आप करके आएंगे. और अगर आप नहीं करके आ रहे हैं, sir I had fever, sir I did not have, sir kidneys failed, whatever it is, please don't come to my class, and don't waste my mood also. You can attend online, and if you are attending online, it is understood that you have not done, and then I'll also write it in the parent forum that these children attended online because they didn't do their homework. So don't think that by attending online and telling your parents stomach is paining and you're not coming to